emotions. Come out with what we have to say. Manifest what we need. For a minute, instead of charging forward. Only when the time is right. When the wheel of fortune arises, it's a wheel that turns to move. And if one, and it could be a rival, and a change in terms of policy, however, is to count blessings. And I'm going to start. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Mortnett with another weekly reading, another tarot and oracle card reading for the month of February and for the week of February 9th. Just let me say, this is the third time I'm trying to record this. The first time, after 4 minutes, my camera fell, okay, and I decided to start again. The second time, it fell after 6 minutes, and I thought, okay, let me start again. Now, this third attempt, during this third attempt, if it does fall, I have a new camera and it seems to be unstable. If it does fall, I will just try not to shout out a lewd language, and I'll just try to continue filming and speaking. So please bear with me. Thank you very much for your likes, shares, and your subscriptions. I appreciate it, and it's a pleasure for me to be here and read with you. Let's see what's coming up. Actually, in the second attempt, I felt the cards were flying out of my hands. I felt like they needed to speak. I'm feeling that now. Actually, I've never felt that before. This is the Johanna Gargiulo deck. They're all falling apart. Let me get them out. The card of strength. There's a very strong pull this week. There's a very strong pull. 6 of Wands, victory. 8 of Swords, a troublesome card in terms of choices. The 9 of Cups, our wish card, our yes card. The 9 of Swords, the nightmare. The 3 of Pentacles, strong, spiritual foundation. The Knight of Cups, our airy man coming in. The world of I'm getting excited. The Wheel of Fortune and our Knight of Pentacles. I'm very, very excited. I don't know why yet. I see the strength. When the strength card comes up, this is an indication that there will be strength in helping us come out with our emotions, come out with what we have to say, manifest what we need to manifest. The 6 of Wands tells us that we'll be in a position to be able to do that. Again, the 8 of Swords, I'll highlight that right away. The 9 of Swords in a diagonal with that, and the Knight of Cups, our lovely green, blue, airy Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is in line on a diagonal with the Knight of Cups, is in line with the 9 of Cups, and ending with our Knight of Pentacles. 2 knights, 2 knights, 2 knights. If only it were only 2 knights. Let's see, the 3 of Pentacles and our Wheel of Fortune. This week starts on February 9th, and from now to February 9th, there are 2 nights. This is again the diamond spread differently from what I did, different from what I did in the last 2 weeks. Now, I'm going to take the oracle cards and start to see what our 2 troublesome moments would be, or our troublesome messages are. One card flew out, is the Giovani Fanciulla, is a moment of a decision to just hold on for a minute instead of charging forward. Think and one night, 2 nights, and I will give it 2 nights of thought. Our 2 nights. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. How odd. The Eight of Swords, which is a card which smacks of not being able to make a choice and not knowing how to proceed. The oracle cards tell us that the choice will be made only for merriment, only when the time is right, and only when it will be a positive move without any indecision. And my interpretation is 2 nights. The Three of Pentacles, and across from that, in the middle, the Nine of Swords. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a fear of speaking, a fear of needing to speak, and however, if that doesn't occur, the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm reading to the people who are listening to me. When the Wheel of Fortune arises, it's a wheel that turns. And if it has to stop because something is not done, it will stop. Now, be advised that for things to move, everything needs to move. And if one part of the wheel does not move, then other parts in movement may not move. Let's take, I know I'm being very enigmatic, I understand, and it's very difficult for me to understand myself, what I'm saying, because I'm getting contrasting messages, both with the Eight of Swords, where there is indecision on how to proceed, and the Nine of Swords, where a decision wants to be made, but with some hardship. Now, I'm going to go to our Wheel of Fortune. Our Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune talks to us about a change. Talks about a change having to do with a person that you do not see eye to eye, and it could be a rival, and a change in terms of negative situations in the past will now be turned into a situation that it is a positive one. And this is near the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to take the Neapolitan cards on this. The odd part about the spread is that I get the sensation, and I feel that although we did start with the Strength card, there is strength there, and there is strength to manifest, and there will be a victory. There is a victory, and the Nine of Cups. This has come last week again. It's a yes. What is asked for, the answer is coming. But you must bear in mind that the cost of that manifestation is hard work, extremely hard work, extremely hard work. And if there is a pause, our 2 nights pause, it is for good reason. Right? There's I'm not going to take the Neapolitans on that. I'd like to take the 2 nights, actually. The 2 nights pause. Why are they pausing? The 2 nights are pausing. Our 2 nights are pausing because we have a male figure who is with these 2 cards, since they are not 3, there are 2, which are sort of tragic. There is something that occurred in this person's life that is an enclosed tragedy, in the sense that it was something long in coming. It has occurred and it is over, but nonetheless it has occurred. The Knight of Cups tells us that yes, there is sadness, there is dismay, but the movement is still on its way. The horse is slower than it was to be expected, And the constants there is a sign for us that things are still in progression. What is always a good policy, however, is to count blessings, and I'm going to start highlighting the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, and of course, it's a lovely way to end this reading. We have here the female lover, the male lover, and pondering, much pondering. It reminds me of that saying, the best part of our objectives and the best part of our goals is the journey there, and the thoughts and the meditations that you send out, and the messages you send out to someone who is not present with you, and you need to communicate in a way that goes beyond material things. That is a reminder that that is the most important part right now. So I'll leave you with that message, and it was a pleasure. Very sorry that I was quite drawn and quite captivated by this week's reading. The cards did feel hot in my hands and needed to come out, which is odd. And I will consider this a success. It was my third try, and it is a success. Thank you for listening in, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back next week. Do visit my website, christellemartinet.com, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.